India's rich history is shaped by both spiritual leaders and heroic patriots who fought for the motherland. While some figures are widely celebrated for their roles in the freedom movement, they are not the only ones responsible for India's independence. There is a part of a generation of self-luminous freedom fighters who made immense sacrifices by enduring imprisonment and suffering silently. Though not always in the spotlight of history, they were instrumental in the nationwide struggle against British rule. In the history of independence. There is an untold story of an unknown freedom fighter. During the British India era in the Madras Presidency, there is a humble village called Valamaru. In the year of 1913, to Alluri Soma Raju and his wife Suramma, a boy was born. They named him Satyanarayana Raju. Right from childhood, Satyam radiated a gentle light, learning the rhythm of the earth by his father and mother. Purushottam Master brings the past alive, weaving tales of heroes and heroines of battles won not for glory but for freedom. Each word inspires, each story a spark. Satyam listens, his heart pounding as the dreams of the past fill the air: patriotism, sacrifice and courage. He inspired and steps boldly into debates and oratory. Teacher watches as his students promise blooms, foresight clear in his gaze. A future leader is awakening beneath the shade of that ancient tree. At just 14, Satyam stepped boldly into India's freedom movement. He pedaled through the villages, sowing seeds of revolution in plain sight. But it was Gandhi's visit in 1927 that truly ignited the fire. Among thousands, Satyam stood tall, vowing that freedom must be seized, not wished for. That night, he chose to wear khadi and recruited himself to the army of the non-violent resistance. With the money given by his mother, he bought khadi clothes at Narsapur. And he joined the Satyagrah camp. Together with fellow protesters, Satyam attended group meetings in Kakinada. He was arrested for defying the prohibitory orders and sent to Kakinada sub-jail. The protesters were sentenced to 1 year's imprisonment. But Satyam, being a minor, was given a lighter sentence, 1 month in Rajmundry jail. Inside, he secretly intruded into other barracks in the central jail where he met Vijay Kumar Sinha and Shiva Verma, followers of Bhagat Singh from North India. Through them, Satyam learned Hindi and English, his world expanding with every lesson in struggle and solidarity. Satyam walked out of prison but did not return straight home. He chose another path, a pilgrimage to the Sardar Ashram in Sitanagaram, a sanctuary for those committed to service. But his father, moved by the sight of his young son's resolve, came for him, and together they journeyed back home. Amidst the revolutionary fever, Satyam was married to Annapurnama, daughter of Venkatrama Raju and Neelamma of Mogallu village. Annapurnama was a fearless young woman who would become his pillar of strength. She was a revolutionary in her own right. As Satyam fought for the nation, she fought for their family. Satyam joined the Socialist Party's Andhra unit. He organized secret gatherings and led open protests unjust British decrees. With every act of defiance, his fame spread like wildfire through the villages. Echoing in the ears of British authorities. Unable to ignore his growing influence, officials arrested Satyam and sent to Rajahmundry Central Jail. In jail, Satyam quietly moved to another barrack, reuniting with his friends Vijay Kumar Sinha and Shiv Verma. Together, their revolutionary spirit stirred a quiet insurrection within Rajahmundry jail. The British, threatened by their unity, sought to transfer all three to Andaman Cellular Jail to crush their spirit. But a successful bail appeal saved Vijay Kumar Sinha and Shiv Verma from this fate. Only Satyam was sent onward alone to the dreaded Andaman Cellular Jail. Journey started from Rajahmundry. First came the train ride to Madras, followed by a 3-day voyage through merciless waves. Satyam and other prisoners were shackled in iron cuffs, deprived of food and water. This ordeal was only a glimpse of the living nightmare awaiting him in the abyss of Kalapani. The passage to the Andamans marked his entry into the darkest depths of colonial cruelty. At just 17, Satyam was condemned to the notorious Kalapani. Inside these walls, he endured relentless torture and witnessed unspeakable horrors. He watched a man shot dead for trying to escape, his body discarded into the merciless sea. His cell was small and suffocating, forbidden to speak with other prisoners. At night, he received 2 plates, one for food, riddled with insects, and one for excrement. Water was filthy. Each day brought grueling labor. Satyam was forced to weave rope, break coal, cut wood, and more. Satyam, while enduring the relentless punishments, news of a young boy condemned to the dreaded Kalapani ignited a storm of outrage across South India's shores. Political pressure mounted, and higher officials had no choice but to order Satyam's transfer. He transferred to Rajahmundry Central Jail again, where he was finally released after serving 19 months of his sentence. Despite repeated arrests, Satyam's journey pressed on, his resolve only strengthened. Indomitable, he took on the responsibility of circulating the Veera Bharati paper. When Police Inspector Ranganayakulu caught him as seditious act, Satyam was dragged to the Veervasram police station and brutally beaten without mercy. For pleading water, the sadistic inspector urinated on Satyam's face and forced him to drink it. Again, Satyam was beaten until he fell unconscious. He lies motionless, his body bruised and swollen like a flesh cake. Ranganayakulu, assuming him dead, barks at an officer, "Throw the body on the street." Officers thrown Satyam on street. That night, a reporter and volunteers found Satyam in a crumpled, lifeless figure. Rushing him to the hospital, their Dr. Gopalam did first aid. Unable to help beyond basic care, they loaded Satyam onto a bullock cart for a desperate journey to Rajahmundry, seeking specialist Dr. Colonel D.S. Raju. His blood-soaked shirt could not be removed for 3 days. Satyam received a month of treatment. After recovery, he was taken to Rajahmundry jail. The incident sparked heated discussions and, fueled by public outrage, intensified protests. British rule. The government faced relentless questions not just in the Madras Assembly, but even in the British Parliament. After his release from jail, he devoted himself to various movements, most notably Swarajya Udyamam and Satyagraha Diksha. His tireless activism led to repeated arrests, and he was imprisoned in jails across the country, including Bengal, Vellore. While Satyam fought for the nation, Annapurnamma waged her own battle at home. She single-handedly tended their large family, managing the household on a meager 30 rupee stipend. While Satyam was in prison, she marched at the head of the peasants, leading the Kalapani riots movement. She was arrested along with the daughter, kept in a big godown alongside hundreds of others united by the dream of freedom. Satyam, once just a youth, now walks with purpose. He is no longer merely a protester, he is a man with clear political vision. Unable to bend to a line he did not believe, Satyam left the Communist Party. After leaving the Communist Party, he was persuaded to join the Congress by leaders like Tanguturi Prakasam Pantulu, Dr. Colonel D.S. Raju, Madhuri Annapurnaya, and others. In 1932, Satyam became a member of the All India Congress Committee. His speeches poured forth like waterfalls. In 1937, Satyam became president of the West Godavari Congress Committee. That same year, he took on the responsibility of General Secretary of the AP Youth Congress. Satyam met Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, an encounter that blossomed into a profound friendship. Their alliance was so strong that, when the moment arrived, Satyam personally invited Netaji to Alluri, Andhra Pradesh. Netaji's arrival was marked by pride and questioning. In the freedom moment behind the cold prison walls, he encountered revolutionaries from every corner of the subcontinent, each with their own language, ideals and stories. Satyam mastered in 8 different languages, not from textbooks, but from the experiences. After months of imprisonment, Satyam's family visited him bringing a baby. Unaware of his wife's pregnancy when he was arrested, Satyam looked at the infant and asked if it was his nephew. The truth brought tears to his eyes. It was his own son, a beacon of hope born while he was locked away. In that bittersweet moment, Satyam felt both immense love for his child and the painful reality of the life he was forced to miss. In jail, Satyam translated Rahul Sankrityayan's Volga Se Ganga book into Telugu. In 50 years of his life, he spent 11 years in 8 different jails. After years of activism and imprisonment, Satyam had become a formidable force. In 1946, he was elected president of the AP Youth Congress, a testament to his rising influence. From 1946 to 1952, he served as a member of the Legislative Assembly in Madras. In 1949, he became the president of the DCC West Godavari for the second time. From 1951 to 1952, he served as the General Secretary of the Andhra Pradesh Congress Committee. With the support of Satyam, Mallu Dhora entered politics. He was elected as a member of parliament. In 1953, Andhra became India's first state formed on a linguistic basis separating from Madras Presidency. In 1956, leaders brokered the historic Gentleman's Agreement. Satyam became a signatory to the agreement. Through sleepless nights and countless negotiations, Satyam helped birth a new state. His name may be absent from many official papers, but it is etched forever in history. Satyam's close friendships reached the highest echelons. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Govind Ballabh Pant, Neelam Sanjeev Reddy and so many others counted him among their most trusted confidants. In 1957, Satyam served as the AICC General Secretary under Prime Minister Nehru. As 1959 approached and Nehru's term as Congress president neared its end, Alluri wisely considered the next national successor, offering strategic counsel that Indira Gandhi would be the right choice for president. She was appointed soon after, while Satyam continued his own pivotal work as AICC General Secretary for a second term. With unwavering vision, his powerful connections cemented his legacy as one of the Congress Party's true architects. He was a mentor and kingmaker who silently observed and encouraged talented individuals in their political careers. He supported leaders like Damodaram Sanjeevayya, Parakala Sheshavatharam, Mandali Venkat Krishna Rao, and so many others, recognizing their potential and helping them to rise. The Congress party in Andhra Pradesh was divided, and despite being top choice for Chief Minister, Satyam faced opposition. Instead of fighting for the position, he strategically backed Damodaram Sanjeevayya, a neutral candidate. This move made Sanjeevayya the first Dalit Chief Minister, while Satyam still held significant influence and power behind the scenes. With power passed on, he returned to service. As PWD Minister, his mission was water, the lifeblood of Andhra. Every drop must serve the farmer. His speeches thundered with calls for equality. Against entrenched landlords and moneylenders, he stood firm, championing land redistribution and social reform. Threats and intimidation could not silence him, a voice rising with the oppressed. His political philosophy mirrored his personal values. He was a champion of rural reconstruction and a tireless advocate, working for the rights of the voiceless with a deep-seated commitment to communal harmony. Satyam grew up in a farming family, fostering a lifelong love for agriculture. He later bought land in Narayanpete near Hampi, where he sometimes visits to pursue his passion. Annapurnamma, Satyam's steel backbone, stood solitary, shouldering the family's weight while he chased horizons. After 50 years of an unstoppable journey, 11 cruel prison years scarred his youth. Illness followed. In 1963, he got admitted in Osmania Hospital. The day has come for his unstoppable, immense journey to end. He left his last breath. Though his physical journey ended, his legacy continued. Satyam came like the morning sun, lighting up millions of lives. He inspired thousands and helped many to rise. As time went on, he set like the evening sun. Alluri Satyanarayana Raju, more than a freedom fighter, more than a politician, became a living beacon in memory. From a barefoot boy in a village square to an immortal voice in Andhra's heart, his journey reminds us true greatness is not in what we take, but in what we give. We carry his flame, and may it never fade.